Buffer my muffin. Size isn't important, Rob.
You know what, though, sometimes size is important.
No, size isn't important. In fact, sometimes the smaller is better.
Yes, I agree with you. Sometimes smaller is better, but sometimes big pedal board, little pedals is a cool thing.
Sometimes being really small but just having lots of them is what people want.
I've had an amazing idea, Lee.
Go on then.
Why don't we get a pedal board, say one about that size?
Maybe not that size, but you know, like a middle of the road pedal train board that most
So somewhere
guitar players
between
would have.
that and that.
Somewhere between that and that.
And why don't we see
over the rainbow.
Why don't we see how many pedals we can cram on its surface?
So we're going to see basically in this challenge, we take a sort of a medium-sized pedal board, cram as many pedals onto it as we possibly can. See what happens, because it's going to be a fun one with all the, you know, true bypass versus buffer versus there's going to be about 50 patch cables and everything. Who knows what it's going to sound like, Robert?
I know what it's going to sound like. It's going to sound like this.
I think we should have made more of like the whole sort of innuendo of basically having lots and lots of little small ones all crammed in at the same time.
Now, Rob.
And I'm the captain.
And we're at Andertons.
Show them the board.
We're going to get loads of pedals to put on the board.
Okay, so this is a pedal train Novo board, which is actually a new affordable board that they released in 2015. But it's pretty much a sort of a middle-sized. I say smutch.
You said smutch.
Smutch. It's like a middle-sized board. So, and we are going to see how many pedals we can fit on said board.
It's the ultimate many pedal board challenge of the entire universe, part 1. No, you didn't do the thing.
Sorry, do it again.
Wait a minute. It's the ultimate how many pedals can be put in the pedal board challenge of the 2016, part 1.
We have...
we need to start small and hard. What about we lead with the good old classic TC Electronics Spark?
Spark, what, the mini Spark?
Yeah, man, mini Spark it up.
Should we just literally just get all the mini pedals and just literally... No, we've got to be sensible, haven't we? No, we've got to be sensible, haven't we?
Smash and grab, Lee.
Smash and grab.
Yeah.
Smash and grab. Hoff and a Spark?
Definitely Hoff and definitely a Spark. These look like little dudes with moustaches, so we definitely need a bunch of them.
Okay, hang on, let me find my key. What do we want to do? Acoustic simulator? You just literally just grabbing random pedals, are you? What have you actually got there?
What?
You didn't even know, do you?
What's that one?
You definitely need this one. What happens if you put reverb on reverb?
Who's it by?
Mooer.
Done. What's the blue one?
Echo. We've got
this Fender
EQ. Yeah, good shout. We definitely need a pitch shifter.
Yeah.
We definitely need an acoustic simulator, which I've seen here. How many have we got so far?
Yes.
No, that's not the right answer.
Wait, a wah. We need a wah.
Cool. We do need a wah.
But do it.
This one?
Yes.
Another EQ?
Yes. Let's double
more EQ. Let's go with, how many do you think we've got in there? Let's have that one as well.
I'm going to say we could do with another 4 or 5.
And that one as well, and then just basically these.
Okay, so
I don't even know if we've got enough. We've got a lot.
Every pedal under the sun.
Lots of patch cables, lots of... and we're just going to see what happens. I know, we've missed the ultimate pedal that has to go right at the end, surely. Right.
Let's do this, boy.
No, we haven't got a tuner.
We haven't got a clue what we're doing. Ultimate Pedal Board Challenge 2016!
So, we're back in the room. As you can see, Rob and I have spent hours professionally assembling our pedal board. Using
I think we did a great job, Lee.
The finest quality power supplies and patch cables. I should put a shout out now to Dan Steinhardt from the Gig Rig, who I phoned, and he's talked me through how I should best set everything up, you know, where to put the pedals and everything.
How much treble to add back into the amp to take out the amount we reduce.
Yeah, it's working. You know, we haven't really tested it yet, but I'm pretty pleased. I think it's a very practical solution.
Quite avant-garde looking. But you see, what people are going to say, you know, what the hell have you done? That's a complete mess. And of course, they will be absolutely justified in saying so because it is.
Their opinion,
but if you've got a big enough foot, you can probably hit about a quarter of the pedals in one fell swoop. if you just jump
I think,
on it.
to be honest with you, I'm really liking this kind of dual, sort of almost everything effect here. So I guess what people are really asking or thinking at this stage is, what does it sound like with every single one switched on?
Well, why don't we show them what the amp sounded like before we added all the treble back in, and just give it, like, here's the pure amp tone.
So,
by the way, this is my Les Paul.
So this is probably going to be the one and only remotely useful part of this video.
What are you talking about, Lee?
This is essentially what happens if you plug a guitar in with no pedals or nothing. This is guitar straight into the amplifier. Check it out, Rob. And now if I plug the pedal board back in, which contains a mixture of buffered and true bypass pedals, but basically sounds like this.
So it's like someone's taken all of the treble away.
A little bit of treble. So
but you know there's a great cure for that.
Yeah,
just put the treble back in. There you go. In fact, we needed almost all of that, Lee, didn't we?
We did. And even then it's not all back, but whatever.
Who cares?
Shall I just, turn them all on, or just turn them on section at a time?
Let's start one at a time. Let's start with whatever that does.
So as you play, should we just go through
So
and
yeah, literally, I'll jam it. So far, so good, Lee. Wait, isn't that a bass pedal?
Yeah.
It's a bass pedal.
It's quite noisy, this, isn't it?
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Maybe we'll just leave that one off for the minute.
One tiny.
That's all she can handle.
That's it. That's it. You killed it.
Have I killed it? Background noise is too bad either, is it? It's quite usable.
I think a few people there heard a few sounds they'll never hear again in their entire lives. Now, let's see if we can get a really usable tone.
A good tone.
Yeah. Starting with...
I can't get the Hoff to work.
It's gone.
I think the Hoff may not have enough... There may not be enough power.
Well, we are... Yeah.
I can't get the power, can't you?
Technically, possibly didn't you... Meow. There's that one little Miku meow that just got me. Why don't we start with what we do for just a great rock kind of tone? What would you, of this selection? What would you use?
Well, I would probably use the. We didn't bring a golden plexi in, did we? So I'm going to use the Chunk because I'm pretty sure that's a good sounding pedal, and maybe a bit of EQ.
All right.
So what does that sound? Oh, let's try that.
There were genuinely some beautiful moments in that.
I like the wiry bit, didn't you?
I love the
I'm going to go something a bit more ambient now, so just try playing some clean ambient tones.
Okay, so I'm just going to let you make that clean.
I'm going to do it.
Is that the acoustic simulator you got on? Well, but look, it's way beyond time that I pass you this Les Paul and I get you a wicked blues tone.
Okay, get me a wicked blues tone.
Wicked blues tone, here it comes! So he's got a bit of tiny spring for the reverb, which is really nice. I'm using this Mooer 90 orange.
Phaser,
which is a sweet cream. And then the whole tone level.
Yeah, that's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've
added this green one.
I fear that what we've attempted to do is get slightly serious during this demo. And
I can't help it.
We genuinely are trying to get some good tones
it does seem that more is more.
More is more. I would estimate, roughly speaking, that this pedal board would cost you about... What do we have? 1, 2, 3,
7 years of time.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 pedals on here. I would estimate you could put this whole pedal board together for less than £1,000.
Do you reckon they could put it together better looking than us?
No. I mean, that's obviously... We do these custom builds now as a service. If you want your pedal board built by Chappers and the Captain, we will do this for you.
Could you do a discount code if they got this exact rig?
Absolutely. In fact, if you bought this exact rig, Chappers and I probably would build it for you.
That'll be amazing.
Can't guarantee... Well, no, there is a guarantee. Every single one of them will be unique. We will never build any two the same.
No.
We only use the highest quality blue tack. We intentionally use cables that make it almost impossible to actually put the pedals side by side. And
I think we had some great sounding tones, and I was surprised actually that the amplifier still sounded good even if you turned them all off, despite the fact that it did reduce the overall treble of the amplifier by about a third.
It did indeed. Well, never say that these videos aren't educational.
No. Uninformed,
always say
uninspiring,
these videos aren't educational. I can't remember. You decide.
Yes, and if you like this kind of video from us, please like, share, subscribe, and tell us in the comment section below so we can make more of them.
Yes, please do.
And give us ideas too. We like ideas.
I've been the Captain.
I've been Rob.
Bye. See you. Getting closer.
Yeah.
Do you know what we should do? We should use the Miku pedal first, because essentially it... Let me just... to everything that we... Well, that...
I'm really actually quite worried about how that sounds.
So what's this going to...
It's that beautiful Miku. Oh! I don't think that pedal's supposed to do that. If Captain and I do build you a pedal board, we wouldn't include that one. Wow, bro.
Okay.
Genuinely sounded like part of Passion and Warfare right then.
I'm slightly afraid that after slating the Miku for nearly a year...
It could be the best thing ever to exist.
Trashing them in our sale at less than they cost us to buy, and now being down to the last 2 or 3 pedals ever, we've actually managed to find a useful... well, not useful, that's completely the wrong thing.
Man.
You know, a marginally usable tone from a Miku.
Put it on again one more time.
I think there's more than enough. If anybody's still watching this video, you need to ask yourself some serious questions about whether
About which you're going to buy. All of the pedals or just
No.
the Miku on its own?
There we are, look. Tremendous
I think
job,
we've
Mr.
managed
Chapman.
to prove once and for all
If,
that the Miku is brilliant. I've been Rob Chapman.
I've been the captain.
Bye!
Shot.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Smutch. No, we've got to resent, haven't we?
Yes.
No, that's not the right answer. It's all British.